Sea of Thieves has some very interesting achievements. At the moment there are 208 of them in the game, with some of them being so easy that you can unlock them in your sleep, while some of the others make you want to uninstall the game and contemplate your life choices. But even after playing Sea of Thieves for thousands of hours, every now and then I'll still unlock a random achievement. But after looking through the achievements that I don't have, it really made me understand how absurd some of them are, with achievements like the Tactical Chunder, where you have to vomit on your opponent halfway through a sword fight. Or achievements like Who Needs a Bigger Bow, where you need to attack a Megalodon or a Kraken with a rowboat. And this had me wondering what the hardest achievement to unlock actually is in Sea of Thieves. Now, the question of what is the hardest achievement in Sea of Thieves can mean many different things depending on how we interpret it, as some can be insanely time consuming and that's what makes them hard, or others can be extremely luck based, which also makes them hard. But if we're thinking the hardest achievement is one that the fewest people have, then that's easy. We can just go to Steam Achievements and have a look at the achievements that the least amount of people have. Starting off with the 5th rarest achievement. The 5th rarest achievement according to Steam is an achievement called Spare No Expense, and all you have to do for this is purchase a cherished trinket. The reason why this is one of the hardest achievements is not only because the trinkets are a pretty recent addition to the game, but also because to be able to purchase a cherished trinket, you must continue progressing through the relevant milestones to be able to reach the required class, as there are 4 different types of trinkets, with each class being different rarities and cherished being the hardest to reach. Moving on down the list is the 4th rarest Steam achievement. This is called Fleeting Fancy. In my opinion, this is one of the most silliest achievements I've seen on Sea of Thieves, as to unlock this you need to purchase 15 different captain's ships, with each of them costing an absurd amount of money. With this in mind, it's no wonder why this is the 4th rarest Steam achievement, as who in their right mind needs 15 different captain ships? The last 3 are really new achievements, but they are definitely hard to get, with the 3rd spot being taken by an achievement called the Sunken Century. And for this you're required to sink 100 faction ships in the battle for the Sea of Thieves, which are the new war maps that have just been added to Season 7. Our second achievement is one that in my opinion should be number 1, but nope, it's second. This achievement is one that unlocks this cool looking style on your character, and it's called Blessing of Athena's Fortune. For this you must represent Athena and reach level 1000 in the Athena's allegiance by using war maps and diving deep beyond the seas and sinking ships for levels. I think this would not only take an extreme amount of time to get, but would also require quite a high level of skill to win that many battles. Number 1 on the list is similar to the last one, but instead of an Athena style on your character, this unlocks the Skeleton Curse. For this you must be level 75 in Reaper's Bones Emissary and reach Reaper's Bones Allegiance level 100. The Skeleton Curse is honestly one of the coolest things in the game, and if you were starting brand new, this would also take you an extremely long time to get, as well as requiring a lot of skill, as leveling up your Reaper's Bones Emissary level is definitely easier said than done, especially when you'd most likely be raising your Reaper Emissary flag, making you visible on the map and vulnerable to attacking ships. So in the case if you don't think any of those are actually the hardest achievements in the game, and if you think that the hardest achievement is one that takes the longest amount of time to attain, then something like defeating 500 ghost ships could definitely be a worthy candidate, as although skeleton ships may be common, to chase after and to sink 500 of them would take you nothing less than hundreds of hours of strictly skeleton ship hunting. Another achievement that I think is a notable mention is a legendary hunter of Sea of Thieves. To a lot of people, getting this achievement would be absolutely torture, or to some it could be a dream come true, as to get this achievement you need to max out 57 different hunter schools commendations, and out of those 57 commendations there are 50 different fish related ones, 6 cooked meat ones, and 1 miscellaneous junk fishing one. So if you love fishing or if you hate fishing, then you'll either absolutely love or absolutely hate this achievement. The good thing about it is you get this amazing title, which to a lot of people doesn't look like it comes from spending hours upon hours fishing, and instead looks like a pretty intimidating title. Until of course your opponent does a quick Google search and finds out that you have a fetish for fishing. But anyway, I think that there's one achievement that combines all previously mentioned aspects of achievement difficulty. It's one that not only takes some skill, but it's one that also takes time, and one that takes luck, as well as only 1.4% of all players having this achievement. Now it may not be the hardest achievement to get in the game, but in my opinion it has to be one of the coolest achievements and commendations. It is called The Legend of Glitterbeard. The Legend of Glitterbeard was a tribute put into the game as a memorial after the 1-year anniversary of a rare staff member unfortunately passing. His name was James Y, or more commonly known as Jim. This achievement takes getting 11 journals that are scattered around the ancient isles in Sea of Thieves, then eventually you'll need 8 people to go to a certain location on the map to perform a ritual that consists of everyone standing around a tree in a very particular order with the right instruments in the right places, and you need to play the song right after the sunset, and you only have a 10 to 30 second window to do so. Now you may not agree with my choice of the hardest achievement, but I believe it does deserve this title due to the fact that in order to lead you to the right place at the right time, you need to read the journals and follow the storyline, which would take hours. Then to get 8 people all in the right place at the right time perfectly orchestrated to do this successfully, I think would be insanely difficult. But what do you think the hardest achievement to obtain is? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.